My beloved child, at this very moment, I am speaking directly to your heart. I understand how challenging things have been for you lately, but I assure you that no harm will ever come to your loved ones because of my presence. Your home will be abundantly blessed, allowing you to cherish it for many years ahead. Trust in my divine plan, for I am always guiding your steps and surrounding you with my endless love. No matter what obstacles arise, I will provide strength, peace, and unwavering protection. Hold on to faith, for brighter days are coming your way. Do not turn away from these words, for they carry the weight of eternity. I have been calling to your heart, waiting for you to listen, not with fear, but with faith. You may feel weary, as though the burdens of this world are pressing down upon you, but I have seen your struggles. I have counted every tear that has fallen in silence, and I have held you through every sleepless night. You are never alone, not even in the depths of sorrow. My child, I know the pain that lingers in your soul, the disappointments, the betrayals, the moments of despair when you questioned if I was still near. But I tell you this, I have never left your side. Even in the storms that rage around you, I am the anchor holding you steady. Though you cannot yet see the path ahead, trust that I am clearing the way before you. You may wonder why your prayers seem unanswered, why the doors you knock upon remain shut. But I ask you, do you not trust my perfect timing? What you see as delay, I see as preparation. Every hardship, every obstacle is refining you, making you stronger, shaping you into the vessel I have destined you to be. The pain you have endured will not be wasted. The trials you have faced will become the testimony that brings light to others. I have placed a divine purpose within you, a calling that no one else can fulfill. Do not let fear silence your voice. Do not let doubt steal your destiny. When the enemy whispers lies into your heart, when he tells you that you are unworthy, remind yourself of this truth. You are my creation, fearfully and wonderfully made. No mistake, no failure, no sin is greater than my mercy. Rise up, my beloved. The chains that once held you back are being broken even now. The darkness that tried to consume you is losing its grip. A new season is upon you, a season of restoration, of renewal, of blessings overflowing like a river that cannot be contained. The doors that once seemed locked will swing open at my command. The opportunities you thought were lost forever will return in ways you never expected. But listen carefully, for this is my command to you. Walk forward in faith. Do not wait in hesitation, fearing the unknown. Speak my promises over your life. Declare victory even before you see it. Praise me not only in the joy, but also in the waiting, for when you trust in me with all your heart, I will make the impossible possible. Your enemies will look upon you and wonder how you have overcome. Those who doubted you, who tried to bring you down, will see my hand upon your life. They will witness the transformation that only I can bring. The tables will turn, my child, and the sorrow of yesterday will be replaced with the joy of tomorrow. Hold on to me. Do not let go. No matter what storms may come, no matter how fierce the winds may blow, know this, I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Now, if you believe these words, if you receive this message into your heart, declare it in the comments below. I trust you, Lord. I receive your blessings. Let your faith be known. For as you proclaim my promises, you open the doors to miracles beyond what you can imagine. Go forth, my child, with courage, with hope, with an unshakable trust. The best is yet to come. At this very moment, I am speaking directly to your heart. You continue to place your trust in my promises. And because of that faith, your life will become a testimony that stirs hearts and silences doubt. When others see you overcome obstacles they thought would destroy you, they will ask, "How did you survive?" And your answer will be simple, "Because I, the Lord, carried you." Yet be prepared, my child, for the path ahead may not always be smooth. People with cold hearts may mock your hope, belittle your dreams, and scoff at your devotion to me. Do not let their scorn shake your spirit. Their contempt is not your burden to carry. I alone see the pride that blinds them, and the bitterness that chains their hearts. Feel sadness for their lost way, but do not follow them into the shadows. You were made to shine, and no darkness can extinguish the light I placed within you. Anger may rise when you witness injustice, or when you are treated unfairly, but do not let fury control your heart. Channel it into courage, speak truth boldly, but never with malice. There are battles ahead, but you are not called to fight them with hatred. You are called to stand firm with the armor of righteousness. Remember, revenge belongs to me alone. In time, I will make every crooked path straight and bring every hidden deed to light. Do you feel the weight of uncertainty pressing on your chest? Fear not, for I am your shield. No disaster will overtake you without passing through my hands first. The enemy may roar, but his threats are empty shadows against my power. Trust me when I say that no force in heaven or on earth can pluck you from my care. What seems like the end to you is only a bend in the road to me. And in your loneliest hours, when silence feels deafening and your soul aches with sadness, know that I am nearest. I collect every tear, not one falls unnoticed. Your pain, though sharp, is not pointless. It is carving a strength within you that cannot be broken. Sorrow may visit for a night, but joy, unstoppable, radiant joy will come with the morning. Be cautious, my beloved, of what disgusts your spirit. The world may call evil good, and good evil, but do not let confusion darken your discernment. False pleasures will tempt you. Hollow promises will try to lure you off course. I say, turn away from anything that poisons your soul. If something stirs disgust within you, dishonesty, greed, cruelty, know that your spirit is aligning with mine. Keep your heart clean, and your path will stay clear. Surprises await you, not all pleasant, but all purposeful. Doors you never imagined will swing wide, and some you desperately wanted will close without warning. Trust my hand behind every change. Sometimes what feels like a loss is actually protection. Sometimes what you fear is exactly what you need to become who I have called you to be. Rejoice, for even now, joy is rising within you. It will not be fleeting happiness, but a wellspring that remains through every season. Celebrate the victories, big and small. Delight in the wonders I scatter across your path. A sunrise painted just for you. A stranger's kindness. A sudden breakthrough when you least expect it. You are not forgotten. You are cherished beyond measure. So, my precious child, keep going. Not with haste, but with purpose. Not with fear, but with faith. The race is long, but the reward is beyond your greatest imagination. And when you reach the place I have prepared for you, your heart will overflow with awe. You will stand victorious, not because life was easy, but because you never gave up. If this message has reached your soul, if you feel my words stirring within you, let the world know. Comment below, I trust you, Lord. I receive your promises. Your faith can move mountains, and your testimony can ignite hope in hearts you will never meet. This is your time. Your story is still being written, and I am the author, ensuring that every page leads you to triumph. I was there, beside you, within you, holding you together when everything seemed to fall apart. Your silent cries reached my throne, and though you could not see it, I was already preparing your breakthrough. Every shattered piece of your heart became a canvas for my healing touch. Now, from those scars, a radiant light emerges, a testimony that sorrow may endure through the night, but joy unfailingly arrives with the morning. You have weathered storms that sought to break you. You stood when others would have crumbled. You refused to let bitterness poison your spirit, and now, my beloved, it is time. The winds of change are rising, swift, powerful, unstoppable. You will witness doors open that no force can close. Those who doubted you will stand speechless, for your life will declare my glory. The time of mourning is fading, and the season of rejoicing is at hand. But listen closely. Victory does not come without battle. Some trials still stand before you, fierce and intimidating. Enemies seen and unseen may attempt to derail you with lies, distractions, or sudden storms. Do not fear them. I, the Almighty, stand between you and every danger. I have already disarmed their weapons and turned their schemes into stepping stones for your destiny. You will see the faces of those who mocked your faith. Some will come with false smiles, hoping to share in your blessings. Be wise as serpents and gentle as doves. Show kindness, but guard your heart. I have trained your spirit to sense deception. Trust those instincts, for they are my whispers within you. And to those who have wronged you, release them. Do not let resentment poison your soul. Forgive, not for their sake, but for yours. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is a weapon that frees you from chains and releases my justice to act on your behalf. Vengeance is mine, I will repay. You, my child, must stay pure, focused, and ready for the outpouring that is near. In the coming days, you may feel the tension of change, the unsettling quiet before a breakthrough. Do not panic. This is the soil where miracles bloom. When doubts whisper, let faith shout louder. Recall the valleys I carried you through, the mountains I leveled, and the impossible doors I opened. My track record is perfect. I have never failed you, and I never will. And now, hear this clearly. There is acceleration in your spirit. Delays are breaking, and what once seemed slow will suddenly move swiftly. Blessings will collide with your life so rapidly that you will barely have time to catch your breath. Your barns will overflow. Your cup will spill over. You will not only be blessed, you will become a fountain, pouring life into others. In the end, when you stand atop the heights I am bringing you to, you will know, without a shadow of a doubt, that every tear was seen, every prayer was heard, and every battle was worth it. For the reward I have prepared is not just in your hands, but in your heart. A life transformed, a faith refined, and a joy unspeakable, full of glory. Now rise. Your time is here. Walk forward with confidence. Sing through the battle, dance in the rain, and celebrate before the victory arrives. Because I, the Lord your God, am with you, and your greatest chapter has only just begun. You unlock the gates of heaven's abundance. My power, already at work around you, surges forward to accomplish what you cannot see. And as you trust me, something shifts within you. Worry dissolves, and peace like a river floods your soul. Your surrender is not weakness, it is the highest form of courage. In that moment, the weight you've carried begins to lift, and joy, pure and unshakable, takes its place. But know this, my child, faith is not the absence of struggle. There will be moments when your path grows dim, when the silence feels deafening, and your prayers seem to echo unanswered. Yet it is in these moments that I am nearest. I stand with you in the waiting, weaving miracles in the shadows, preparing you for blessings far greater than your requests. Do not measure my faithfulness by what you see today, for I am the God of the unseen, the God who parts seas when all you can see is water. So press on without hesitation. Let your hope be fierce, and your praise unshaken. When the winds rise against you, sing even louder. When the night stretches long, keep your lamp burning. I assure you, dawn always comes to those who refuse to surrender to the dark. What the enemy hoped would destroy you, I will use to elevate you. Every tear you've cried has been gathered, and soon you will reap a harvest of joy from the very ground watered by your sorrow. Remember, I do not break promises, not one. When I said I would make all things work together for your good, I meant it. Even your mistakes, your missteps, and your stumbles are being woven into my masterpiece. You are not behind, you are not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be for the miracle I am preparing to unfold. Keep walking by faith, not by sight, for every step forward is a declaration that you trust my hand over your understanding. Now lift your eyes and see what I see, a life radiant with possibility, a future drenched in blessing, a journey saturated with purpose. You are my beloved, and I delight in seeing you flourish. So walk boldly into what I have prepared. The best is not behind you, it is before you, waiting just beyond the threshold of your faith. And as you step into this new season, never doubt this one eternal truth. I love you, with a love that knows no limit, no end, no condition. It is a love that has carried you, is carrying you now, and will carry you forever. Now go forward, my child. Your time has come. Shine, soar, and believe with all your heart. I am with you, today, tomorrow, and always. I felt your tears and counted every sigh that escaped your lips. Not a single moment of your struggle has gone unnoticed. Yet, my beloved, hear me clearly. Pain does not have the final word. I am weaving every disappointment, every heartache into a masterpiece that will glorify my name through your life. Your midnight weeping will soon give way to the dawn of unspeakable joy. Shadows of sorrow will dissolve, replaced by the brilliance of my promises fulfilled. I do not call you to walk this road alone. My spirit surrounds you, uplifting your weary soul and steadying your trembling heart. I am not a distant observer. I am your closest companion, your fortress when the winds howl, and your shield when the battle rages. Do not shrink back when trials arise, for through them I forge resilience within you, a strength that cannot be shaken by life's fiercest storms. What the enemy used to break you, I will transform into your testimony of triumph. But know this, miracles are not born from passivity. You must be willing to step out of the boat, even when the waters seem unforgiving. Risk believing beyond what your eyes can see. Dare to trust me when the path ahead is obscured by uncertainty. Faith is your bridge from the valley to the victory. Speak life when your heart feels heavy. Declare my promises when doubt presses against your mind. Even a whisper of trust can move mountains when it is placed in my hands. When the world tempts you with shortcuts, promises of gain without growth, or comfort without character, resist. Do not trade the eternal treasures I have prepared for you for fleeting pleasures. Walk in integrity. Stand firm in righteousness. It is through your obedience that my power flows unhindered, breaking down barriers that human effort alone cannot breach. I know the weight you carry, the silent battles, the dreams deferred, the questions unanswered. But let me remind you, delay is not denial. What you perceive as a closed door may be my divine protection, sparing you from harm and positioning you for greater glory. Trust my timing, for I see beyond what you can comprehend. While you wait, I am working, aligning people, preparing opportunities, and refining your heart so that you can fully embrace the blessings I am about to release. Can you sense it? The shift is already underway. You are standing on the brink of breakthroughs that will surpass your greatest imaginations. Streams will flow in the desert places of your life. Dead dreams will bloom again. Prayers you thought were forgotten will be answered with astonishing clarity. And when the floodgates of my favor open, you will know beyond every doubt that I am the God who keeps his promises. So, beloved child, hold tightly to my hand. Let faith anchor you when the winds howl. Let hope illuminate your path when shadows fall. And above all, let love, my unfailing, limitless love, be your compass, your courage, and your song. Your journey is sacred, and your destination is assured. The best chapters of your story are still being written, and I, your creator, your father, am both the author and the finisher. Trust me, the miracle is already in motion, my child. Let your heart absorb this truth. I have paid the highest price to call you my own. No stain from your past, no failure, and no regret holds power over you, for my mercy has declared you clean. I have broken every curse, silenced every lie, and shattered every chain that sought to bind your spirit. You are free, not partially, not temporarily, but entirely. This freedom is your inheritance, a gift sealed by my unfailing love. Step forward with confidence, for I am with you, breathing courage into your soul and casting out every shadow of fear. Though the world may try to shake your resolve, I remain your unshakable foundation. You are not at the mercy of circumstances. I hold time itself in my hands, and I am orchestrating every detail of your life for good. When doubt tries to creep in, stand firm. Do not allow the whispers of the enemy to distort your faith. His voice is deceitful, designed to weaken your resolve with accusations and confusion. But my voice, the voice of your Creator, speaks clarity, truth, and life. Listen intently to me, and let my words be the compass that directs your every step. I know you have faced battles, some seen, others hidden deep within your heart. The silent cries, the restless nights, the moments you felt utterly alone. I was there, through it all, holding you closer than you realized. Not one tear you've shed has been forgotten. They are precious to me, and from them I will birth beauty. The struggles that sought to break you will become the very testimony that sets others free. Now I call you higher. Arise from every place where weariness has kept you down. Cast off discouragement like a heavy cloak, and stand tall as the warrior I have called you to be. The fight before you is not one you face alone. I am your defender, your protector, and your victory is already assured. Let your prayers be bold, your declarations fearless, and your heart steadfast, for you bow from a place of triumph, not defeat. Do you sense it? The winds are shifting. The breakthrough you have long awaited is nearer than you imagine. I am preparing a table before you, a feast of blessings, peace, and provision, right in the presence of every force that tried to destroy you. The same enemies that mocked your hope will witness your elevation, and they will know that my hand alone has lifted you. So, beloved, do not grow weary in this hour. The seeds of obedience you have sown, through tears, through sacrifice, through perseverance, are about to bear abundant fruit. You will reap a harvest so great, it will overflow, touching lives far beyond your own. And when that season arrives, remember to lift your voice in gratitude, for your praise is a mighty force that breaks chains and opens new doors. Above all, keep your heart aligned with mine. Walk humbly, love deeply, and remain faithful to the calling I have placed within you. This journey is not without trials, but with me. Every challenge becomes an opportunity for victory. You are my masterpiece, my treasure, my delight, and the best I have for you is still unfolding. Trust me fully, believe completely, move forward boldly. Your Father, forever and always. Let your heart be open, for tonight I will visit you with a dream woven from my love, a vision that will speak to your spirit beyond words, reminding you that nothing is impossible when you walk with me. In this dream, you will sense the warmth of my promises unfolding before your eyes. You will witness victories you thought were beyond reach and solutions that once felt impossible. Do not dismiss it as mere imagination. It is my way of revealing what is to come. I am lifting the veil, showing you the treasures I have stored for you. When you awaken, do not let the memory of my whispers fade with the morning light. Write them down, cling to them, and carry them in your heart, for they are seeds of the miracles I am preparing to manifest in your life. You may face resistance. Obstacles may rise like towering mountains, but believe me, mountains crumble before faith that refuses to waver. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and you will see barriers collapse, making way for breakthroughs you never dared to hope for, even when you feel unqualified. Remember, I do not choose you because of your perfection. I choose you because of your willingness to trust me. The world may measure greatness by accomplishments, titles, or wealth, but I see what lies deeper: your courage, your persistence, your faith. You are not a failure in my eyes. You are my beloved, and within you, I have planted gifts the world has yet to see bloom. So do not shrink back when opportunities arise. Do not silence the dreams I have placed in your heart. You were not born to live in the shadows of fear, but to walk boldly in the light of your divine calling. Your purpose is not fragile, nor is it lost. It is waiting for you to take the first step, even if your knees tremble. And when trials come, as they surely will, do not let your heart be troubled. I will be your refuge when the winds howl, and your shelter when the storms rage. You are not battling alone. I fight for you. My angels stand guard around you, and my spirit strengthens you from within. You may hear the enemy's roar, but it holds no power over you. My voice, louder than any threat, declares that you are victorious through me. Do not fear failure, for even in your missteps, I am shaping your destiny. Every setback holds a lesson. Every tear waters the soil for future joy. You may stumble, but you will not fall beyond my reach. I am always here to lift you up, dust you off, and set you back on the path with renewed strength. As you continue forward, let your life become a living testimony. Speak boldly of my goodness, love without condition, forgive without measure, serve with joy. Through your actions, many will see my light shining and be drawn to the hope you carry. The road ahead will not always be smooth, but it will be filled with divine appointments, moments where my power will move through you to touch lives in ways you never imagined. And in those moments, you will understand the fullness of who you are in me, not only a receiver of blessings, but a vessel of miracles for others. So rest now, my beloved. Let peace cradle your soul, and my promises guard your heart. As you close your eyes tonight, know that my hands are upon you, working, restoring, and preparing you for the wonders that are unfolding. When you rise with the morning sun, rise with expectation, for your story is still being written, one of grace, triumph, and unshakable love. The best is not behind you, it is ahead of you, waiting, and I will walk with you every step of the way. Always, let your heart remain open, for I am not finished with you. Beyond every prayer you have spoken, there are blessings you have not yet imagined. Your life is not at its conclusion. It is unfolding into something extraordinary. The path ahead may still hold shadows, but my light will guide every step. Trust that what feels delayed is not denied. I am aligning your breakthrough with the perfect moment, when your heart is ready to receive it fully. When you face moments of silence, do not mistake them for my absence. A seed does not grow in the glare of the sun alone. It develops beneath the surface, in the hidden place. So too are my plans for you, germinating beyond what your eyes can see. The struggle you feel is not in vain. It is the pressing that produces the oil, the refining that brings forth pure gold. My beloved, I see how you've fought through loneliness, disappointment, and grief. You've wondered if your cries have reached my ears. Rest assured, not a single tear has gone unnoticed. Each one has watered the soil of your destiny. A harvest of joy is already sprouting, and in time, you will reap abundantly from what you have sown in faith. If you feel weary from waiting, come closer. I will strengthen your heart when the world's noise overwhelms you. Enter the sanctuary of my presence, where peace surpasses all understanding. My spirit will become the compass that leads you through every uncertainty. You do not need to see the entire path. Just trust me for the next step. Do not be afraid. When I call you into unfamiliar places, what feels like a disruption is often my preparation. I am not closing doors to punish you. I am redirecting you toward a purpose far greater than you envisioned. Walk forward with courage, knowing that I have gone ahead of you, leveling mountains and breaking through barriers that stood in your way. In this new season, I am not merely returning what was lost. I am bringing increase. You will not just recover, you will overflow. What once brought you sorrow will become a testimony of my restoring power. Relationships that seemed broken beyond repair will be touched by my grace. Dreams that you buried, believing time had passed you by, I will resurrect. Be mindful, my child, for distractions will come. The enemy will attempt to cloud your vision with doubt and confusion, but you are not defenseless. My word is your sword, and faith is your shield. Stand firm, and do not compromise your peace for fleeting pleasures or empty promises. Keep your eyes fixed on me, for I am your ever-present help, and I will guard your heart from deception. Let your life become a beacon of my goodness. Your testimony will inspire others to believe, and your journey will reveal my faithfulness. When you speak, let your words be seasoned with grace, lifting those who are weary and pointing them to the hope you have found in me. And when the answers you seek seem slow in coming, choose to praise me in the waiting. Your worship will become a weapon, tearing down walls and opening doors that no force can shut. Rejoice, not only for what I have done, but for what I am still doing, both seen and unseen. So rise each day with expectation. Live with the certainty that your story is still unfolding under my careful authorship. And when the road grows difficult, remember this: you are never alone. My hand holds you steady, my spirit empowers you, and my love surrounds you, now and forever. Amen.